Be all good. They're just taking the gentleman out, but handshakes all around.
Judd trumps a break.
So off we go then. Judd gets the opening frame underway. And he's up against a very tough opponent in Jamie Jones. And in his interview, Stephen, he was saying he's just going to go out. No pressure on him. He's got through here. He's going to go out and enjoy himself. That's the attitude.
Yeah, he's obviously got nothing to lose. I don't think many people expect him to beat Judd Trump today. But yeah, it's a lot easier saying that than actually when you get in the arena. I'm sure the nerves will kick in. Judd was a little bit bemused when he backed to his seat about how the cue ball got to the middle of the baulk cushion from the break-off. The table was recovered last night.
They shared a unique record, you know, these two players. Jamie made a competitive maximum break when he was 14 years of age, and Judd did exactly the same, and he was slightly younger than Jamie. So to knock maximum breaks in competitions when you're 14 is very, very special.
Well, work that out, and let's watch how he manages to get beautifully on the black here. There you go, little second kiss on that red. Yeah, John Parrott was saying how he needs to score, and this is the kind of opportunity that he has to do it, and he's got to score heavily to put pressure on Judd Trump. Had a little sort of grimace walking around. Is he on this red to left corner? Right. No, so that's a mistake. Red is on to right middle.
Jamie Jones 8.
So just the 8 points from very good opportunities. So just was a fraction from being on the red into the corner and had to take the one to the middle. I still expect them to knock that in, but against an opponent the way Judd's playing, you can't miss too many of those.
Well,
it's a new cloth, but it's still very lively. The tables have been playing beautifully up to now. Very fast. And this cloth looks to be playing the same. Wonderful to play on when you're cueing well. If you're struggling a little bit, the speed of the table will catch you out. Just about okay. There's a red that goes into the corner, past the one that's over the pocket. Well, you can see it. Not as straightforward with the cue ball though. He's going to have to cannon the red to the left of it.
Seven.
Never easy to control the cue ball when you're cannoning another ball. Bit of a tester, this one. Tucked up on the cushion. Yeah, never easy. So
Judd Trump 7.
Jamie Jones is back at the table a lot sooner than he thought.
One.
Yeah, I think that the story of that, those series of little pots that Judd Trump made there, was a bit of the table catching him out, the new cloth. Can't take you 2 or 3 shots to get used to the reactions, especially the last shot to get on the blue. Yeah, a lot more action from the cannon than we expected.
Yeah, 8.
It's a wonderful chance, it has to be said, and if Jamie can knock a sizable break in here, it will give him a real boost of confidence.
Cheers, Jamie. Thank you. Nine. $60. Jamie
Well,
Jones 16.
He said before that he was under no pressure, but I would beg to differ with the 2 misses so far in this first frame. Very nervy misses, the one in the right middle and this one. 2 great chances Jamie's had already in this first frame. He has no chance of winning this match if he's going to keep missing balls like that.
Seven. Eight. $40. 15.
Not the best shot from Judd there. He's
21.
a good couple of inches short with a cue ball, playing for the red to the left corner. You wouldn't expect him to miss this, the right middle, and the blue or yellow is available.
This is the shot he's playing with his right hand, as you can see. He's pretty good with his right
22.
hand. Amazing nowadays how many players can switch hands and still look very good. Not the best angle on the blue there, as you can see. So that's an indication of where he was pointing the tip of the cue that he's thinking about the yellow. He's back looking at the blue. Lots of side on that to get over this side of the table.
27. $28.
Just coming around to look at the two reds there. See if you can put the white where the tip of the cue is. The one to the right will be available.
$33. $34.
Doesn't have to worry about the red up the other end of the table. You can clinch the frame with the open reds,
40.
colours.
42. $49.
So had a couple of chances, let them slip. Stephen
50.
said you can't afford to do that against this opponent.
Yeah, because Judd would have just seen Jamie missing those two chances, and it would just made his job even easier. And if Judd was under any sort of pressure in the first frame here, because sometimes you can be a little bit cold at the start of a match, then that would alleviate it straight away, seeing your opponent throw up those two misses.
I'll watch the positional side of this stroke here.
$65.
Bit closer to the red would have been easier, but still shouldn't miss this.
66.
Yeah, the cue ball's going to be doing a bit of mileage now, isn't it, Dennis? These last few shots.
Yeah, he does like to entertain when the frame's open. Nothing wrong with that. He's not disrespecting his opponent. This is something that he enjoys doing at the end of a frame. Maybe he might just clear them up the conventional way.
73.
No, I don't think so. He came in the studio that day and he just said he loves to hear the crowd
75.
clapping. He loves to play these shots that the crowd get excited for. This could be a good one. Top spin, loads of top spin to arc the cue ball. Brown to the same pocket.
Round the table, maybe. No, just see, I
dear.
told you.
Oh dear.
78.
A little bit boring, this, isn't it?
82.
Yeah, there you go, just the conventional way of clearing the colours up.
They might play for pink in the middle. 7 cushion pink. No,
87.
playing it the normal way.
Oh, here we go, round the angles here. No, just with side. He's just taking the straightforward way.
Because he wants to make the century.
Exactly.
100 on the first frame.
Century break that was from Judd Trump. As we said, Jamie Jones had a couple of chances, didn't take them, but you can't do anything about that. It's 1-0.
However, I wonder how he'll do today against the world number 2. He is already behind.
Can you get to your seats as quick as you can, please?
Should be okay here if he comes past the yellow and into the side of the pack. He wouldn't leave a great deal. Just depends whether the yellow's in the way slightly. He's having to play up with a lot of side, but that's the escape route, and he's played it well. Very good.
Touching ball.
And that's a help, so he can just play away from this. Make sure he covers the one that's to the left of the blue. Got to make sure he keeps the white over the yellow side of the table there where the yellow ball is. He's played this well. Excellent. Because if you leave the white anywhere over the green side there, that red will cut into the middle pocket. Yeah, we had a shot at Jamie there, just with a little bit of sandpaper, just using it on the tip there. Remember the great Ray Reardon used to have a little file in his pocket that he used to carry around, and in fact Ronnie O'Sullivan did it for quite a while. You know, Ray made a century break last year, 90 years of age, Stephen.
Phenomenal.
Golf club.
Absolutely phenomenal. Yeah, there's little tiny fibres probably part of his tip. That's why he's got the sandpaper out. He's trying to smooth it. When it's in your eye line, you can see the faintest little thing sticking out your tip when you're on the cueing. So getting rid of those.
Not the best. Cannon on the blue didn't help. This is a half chance for Judd.
One.
The pink tied up and the black also tied up at the moment, but I don't know if he can do anything about that here. The blue slightly in the way. If he was to pot the brown and come off the side cushion into the pink and reds, the blue slightly in the way. Might be able to avoid canning into that and get to the reds.
Brown ball.
He's on one. He did it direct. The blue was in the way and he managed to screw it directly into the reds. You could see the white stop, and then all of a sudden the screw took effect.
Six.
I'm not sure if anything's available here. They all look to be covering each other. He's having a look at a possible plant there. Two reds. Yeah. They're not far off, and if they're almost touching, that could be made. So he'll have a little think about it here. And maybe just play for the plant. Now the reds are almost touching, so even if it's not
11.
in a direct line for the pocket, he can make it into a plant. They are almost touching. Well, let's see how close they are. No problem.
12.
Not sure whether it's worth trying to play a cannon to open the black up here, because when the pink's potted, and where it's going to be, it's not going to go back in its own spot. Yeah, just try and open something up, and that's worked out very well. The only problem is the pink may go in the black spot here. So even though it's worked out, he's got a choice of reds, still congested around the main scoring area of the table. He's going to need some working out the pattern here to win the frame at this visit.
19. $24. $25.
Could be a very good chance in a couple of shots' time, because the pink spot areas, I'm not sure if it's still covered there, but the pink and black are available into the left corner, but maybe not from that position.
30.
Wanted to be straight on this red to the right corner.
Yeah, that was a poor shot, because he should have been straight on this red, just to be able to play for pink or black. Pink ideally, because then he'd been able to open the reds up. So a little bit careless with that position off the blue. Just means he's got to do a lot more with the cue ball here.
Have a little flick on the red
31.
that he didn't intend, but is he on the black? Yeah, he's got a couple into the middle pocket, so that little flick on the red didn't spoil things. This was the one here, he was just playing to slip around the back of it, and because he had a little trace aside, as you can see, even with the cannon, he still got on the black. And then he gets down and misses a straightforward one in the middle.
Yeah, missed it by a long way. So it's just one of those breaks where it was tricky, as I say. When you're making these breaks, it's all about finding the right pattern. Not really close to that red. It all stemmed from that shot from blue to the red, where he had to use the rest to try and get on the black. That was the shot where he lost it.
Cheers, Jamie. Thank you. 1. 7. $11. $12.
Maybe a slight kick there, which didn't make the cue ball. Let's have a look to see if it... Possibly, yeah. He should be okay, because he's still got a bit of an angle on the blue to get closer to his next red.
Yeah, the red to the left and below the pink spot. If you could get straight on that, you could pot it to left corner and possibly get on the pink to the right corner, which would open things up. Let's see if he can get straight in that red. No, he's going to have to play the other one, because there'd be a gap in between the two reds and the black to pot the pink, and that would just open everything up.
$18.
Not quite.
23.
Just looking to see if it's worth risking the cannon at this stage to develop the two reds and maybe finish on the pink or black. But he can swing this around and back on the blue again, but is he going to risk the cannon?
$24.
I think that is a very thin cut on the pink that he's looking at. Oh, this is a risky one. I mean, it's quite tight as to whether he can get to the potting angle without just catching that other red. It's just to the right of the black. Very brave shot, this. Well, that's a little beauty he's pulled off there. That was far from easy. And when you think he missed an easy red into this pocket, to pot that pink was fantastic.
Yeah, and the good thing is he didn't put any reds on cushions or put anything awkward.
$31.
A wee bit careless there. He should have been straight on this.
38.
Now he's going to play another little cannon. He should be okay, but it almost went wrong previously when he recovered the situation with that terrific pink. Should be okay with the cannon here.
39. Thanks.
Knocked the other red safe though. The one on the right side of the table's okay for a right-hander. The one on the left is going to be problematic.
45. Cheers, Jamie, thank you. Jamie Jones, 45.
Yeah, you could tell by that little shake of his head that he was expecting to clinch the frame at that visit. That's typical of Judd Trump these days. His all-round game's fantastic. He's developed into a superb safety and a tactical player, which is why he's winning so many titles. His all-round game is superb now. This could be a free ball.
Miss. Judd Trump 4. Free ball.
It is a free ball, so it's not ideally on a colour. You know, he could have a go at the pot on the brown. Counts as 1 point, and then he would be on a colour. It's a free shot, because he won't be leaving anything, and if it goes in, it could be a frame winner.
Brown ball.
Needs to get a bit of side on this to flick the red and get back up the table. Well, played it well.
Yeah, it's amazing because Judd had total control of this frame when he played that safety shot to snooker Jamie behind the green. And now a couple of shots later, that shot from Jamie, now he's got total control of this frame. Judd can see the right edge of that red as we look, but you can't play off it because he'll go into the brown unless he got the thinnest of contacts. That's what he was trying.
Miss. Jamie Jones 4. Yeah?
He'll get another shot at
Can you
it.
bring it up for me, please?
It's like 2 balls this direction.
That way.
Just keep going, and a ball towards you. a whole ball, please. And
I can just hear the voice of Marcel Egghardt, one of the top
2
referees.
millimeters this way.
He's on scoring duties and on the monitor at the moment. Just
and maybe a touch
directing
further up the
things
table.
here.
Just a touch towards
Towards
you.
me. Yeah.
And the rest is between you two.
Okay.
He can have as many goes at this as he wants because he is snooping. Although we can see a little bit of the
This
red.
way. Yeah.
It's one of those positions where it's got to be absolutely spot on because he could. Let's see, that's where it was. Well, that looks to be
Yeah. Jamie?
perfect.
Yeah. Thanks, Judd. There. That way. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Foul.
I mean, he can
Miss.
have as many goes at this as he
Jeremy
likes
Jones
because
full.
he can't see the red full ball, so it won't be.
Yeah.
He won't be warned.
Yeah. Marks, please. That way. Yeah.
Pretty much.
Okay. Towards me. Thanks, Mars. Yeah? Oh. That way. Yeah.
Just one of those
Towards
awkward
me.
ones that makes quite a bit of difference because of the shot he's playing. But we know he can see
Jeremy? Yeah.
the red. It's just that he wants a very thin contact to not cannon into the brown that Stephen mentioned.
Foul. Miss. Jeremy Jones 4. Yeah.
And Jamie's quite happy to sit in the seat and
Mars.
let them get the ball back into the exact spot.
1.5 balls up the table towards the ball. Another ball.
15 in front. So
And
these points
5
not
millimeters
making a
this way.
great deal of difference at the moment because everything's on there.
Yep.
Okay. Judd, same again. So, okay. Yeah. Jamie? Yeah. Thanks, Marcel. Foul and a miss. Jamie Jones 4. Yeah? Please, Mars.
One ball this way. Another half a ball this way. And 5 millimeters up this way.
Towards me, yeah.
Yep, please. Keep going. And 5 millimeters this way.
Okay.
I mean, Judd will make sure it's in the correct spot. You know, he'll know better than the referee
Jamie?
exactly where it was.
Thanks.
I think he'll get it this time. It's cost him a few penalty points, but as I said, the way the table's situated and the ball's here, you know, one mistake and Judd knows he could clinch the frame. Same applies to Jamie if he can get in. So it's all about who plays the better safety at the present, who's going to create the best chance. Oh, this is a great return. He could get the snooker here if it keeps rolling. That's a wonderful safety shot. As you can see, snookered on the reds, and he's got to be a wee bit careful with this. Yeah, he's pushed that on. Well, it won't go. Will it go past the pink? That's the question. It does.
One.
Yeah, it was the wonderful safety shot that put Jamie in a lot of trouble. It wasn't easy to get them safe, just nestling onto them. So every chance now to go on and take this second frame.
8. Nine. Thirty. 15. 18.
Well, I'm not sure if that was a fast bounce or just a little bit of lapse in concentration there. It should be no problem.
22.
So again, there's been misses from both players in this second frame.
$27.
And ultimately, it's been Jamie Jones that's made the last mistake, which is the one you don't want to make. Judd Trump wins the second frame and leaves Jamie Jones 2-0.
Really, all the departments of his game.
Well, 2-0 up. Remember, the finishing line here is 6 frames for a place in the quarterfinals.
Half chance for Jamie. Not the best break off from Judd there. This would give him a confidence boost if he could knock this in. Well played.
1.
So he's in first in this third frame. A wonderful opening pot there. So he's had his chances, but has made a few mistakes. So it's time to go to work. Well, what's he done there? Misjudgment. He thought he was going to slide
6.
past the reds there. He's left a very difficult red now. Well, even when you're flying and playing well, these are tough. This will be some shot if he can pull it off.
Jamie Jones 6.
Yeah, that was a horrible shot. It really was. But he felt he had to sort of try and get something going. As So he's had chances in the first 2 frames.
One.
Is he on the black? It's tight. He's not. Just looking at his body language, and that picture shows you that he's not on the black. He was trusting a bit to luck there, but he didn't get any. He just potted the red and went into them hoping that he would get a fortuitous couple of little cannons there, but didn't work out. What's he looking at here? Can he see enough of the blue? Well, this could be a Judd Trump special here. And that one terrific pot on the blue has given himself a terrific
6.
opportunity here.
Yeah, when you knock those in, they make you feel good.
7.
Because you know you're leaving the world on for your opponent should you miss. Obviously, a lot easier that blue 2-0 ahead than 2-0 down. But yeah, it makes you feel really good as a player.
12. 13.
Black not available to left corner. Pink out of commission, so just got to again work out the best way of trying to get that black available into both corner pockets. He's under hit that cue ball again.
18.
He's not nicely on this red.
$19.
Worked out to his advantage that time. Because he didn't get on the red as he intended, but that delicate little cannon there has left him nicely on the black, as you can see. And once he gets this red out of the way, the black available into both corners.
26.
Yeah, that poor positional shot from the blue has actually worked in his favour, hasn't it?
27.
He's now absolutely in prime position. Can't play for the black this time though. But there's a gap to get up for the blue.
34. 35.
That's a poor positional shot from Judd. He's still on the red, but
40.
those 2 reds, he should have been straighter on them. So back up towards the blue again.
41.
Of course, when you pot the way he does, you can soon get yourself back into prime position.
$46.
Yeah, I thought he may have played a little cannon into the pink there because he did have the red available to left middle if he didn't have a red to the corner.
47.
I think all those 4 reds are kind of covering each other. He's having a look now. He could play a cannon into the pink. Doesn't have to play it with a lot of pace. Basically just to open those 4 reds up. You see there, they're not available. And he's always got the red to left middle. And he's played that little cannon, just got into the cue ball. A little bit too much, but you see that red and left middle was always going to be on.
52.
I'm not sure if the left one of the 4 is now available into the right corner.
53.
No, so another cannon needed. Big target though. It's gone wrong. Played it very delicately. This red is
58.
is obviously onto left corner, but you can see bridging over the other red makes it so much more difficult.
$59.
It's a wonderful tosser, isn't he?
Very good cueing from that position. He lost the white a little bit, but he's looking at the pink, but what is he? 53 in front. There's still a possible 59 on, so yeah. Play the percentages and play the snooker.
Green ball. Judd Trump 59.
He's got his opponent under all sorts of pressure. No point in risking the pink there.
Yeah, the snooker was a bit dull, wasn't it? But it was the right shot. That was
Foul.
talking about
Miss.
the right shot. It was a little bit erratic, you'd have
Just
to say,
truthful.
from Jamie.
Yeah.
And he's got to hit it this time, otherwise he'll need a snooker himself. He missed it by a long way there.
Jimmy?
He's just relying on a bit of good fortune here. They can go anywhere. And look where the red's gone, right over the middle pocket. I thought he was going to get away with it for a moment there, but not the case.
One.
And you never really settle at this game. We keep saying it until you get your first frame on the board, and Jamie could do with the last frame before the mid-session interval, because if he's 4-0 down, you wouldn't give him much chance. But if he can get the last
6.
frame, 3-1, when it's the first to 6, you're still in the match.
7.
Yeah, at the moment it's a very, very comfortable afternoon for Judd Trump. He's been put under no pressure whatsoever.
40.
He's been able to make the odd mistake, and it hasn't cost him. And you know, all the
50.
top players, they're just going to steamroll you. Just going to get stronger and stronger.
$22. 23.
You see something special here, I think. That had so much check side on the cue ball there. It's still spinning, I think.
30. Just from 30.
No
Down the
yellow, but he won't be too concerned about that. As Stephen said, it's all very comfortable for Judd Trump at the moment. He's played 3 and he's won 3. 3-0.
In that brilliant victory against Jack Lasowski the other night. And a lot went against him, you got to say, as a couple of real flukes for Jack. But he kept his cool, kept his composure. But this is a big ask of the Welshman today.
Yeah, attempted the double there. It was a free shot because the yellow was on.
Well, Judd looking to see the pink goes to the left corner. Can only tell you that he's taking this red on. Felt that the only red he could leave is the one that he was playing, where he ended up putting the cue ball on the pink should the red have gone in. I think this red does cut, but controlling the cue ball is the tricky part of this.
Yeah, it's got to head up towards the reds, and the pink and black are tied up, so if he manages to get on a colour from this, because he can't hold for any of those colours, it's such a thin snick, the white's automatically going to come up. Rob Spencer, the referee, just with his hand up there, the other match at the mid-session interval, so lots of movement. We had it with John Higgins yesterday. John just sat down for 3 or 4 minutes while everything settled down. How's your luck?
Well,
not very good, but it was always going to be difficult to get onto a colour because he couldn't control the cue ball. Is he thinking of pushing the boat out and taking the green on here? He's got to make something happen. No, keeping it tight. He knows the importance of this frame, so maybe a little bit of tight match play to try and get his first frame on the board. Of course, there's only the brown to play in behind, so the safety area is as close to the cushion as possible.
Quiet as you can, please.
Well, I said there was only the brown to get in behind, and he's managed it. Look at that. That's the old two cushion escape. Meets a thin one off the reds. Played it well. Played it very well.
Man, this is very tough. Virtually 12 foot of snooker table between cue ball and object ball, trying to get the right contact. That's not bad. It's not bad.
I think there's one red in the middle of the bunch there that he can get back down the left side of the table. That's the one he's looking at there. I mean, he's looking at the possibility of a 3-ball plant, but it's the white. There's a gap. If he plays that one, he can get back round the table. pretty good. And I think Jamie's okay also. He's got a gap to get down the right side of the table. Oh, that's careless. It's a bit careless to cannon the red, and okay, the black looks awkward, the pink looks awkward, but the blue is okay. It's in the open there.
1.
And if that red is available next to the black in a few shots' time, he could have the black in the open also. In fact, he might be able to get on it this time. He could. But he wanted to better angle. He just wanted to be able to drop this and leave the black for the left corner. Can't do that now.
6.
Yeah, you very rarely see any emotion from Judd Trump. There was a little shake of the head there.
7.
I knew that was a bad shot to not be straight on that red. Because look at where he is now. He missed a blue similar to this in the first frame. I think the red to the right of the black spot does go to the right corner. When you're in Judd's position in a match like this, when you're not being put under any pressure, it's very easy to lose your own concentration. Just relax too much, knowing that you're going to win the match. So it's a battle in itself against himself, really, to keep his focus, keep his concentration.
Gonna need a little bit of Judd Trump
80.
cue power here, I think. He can get back for the blue again, or, well, he's got the green there also, so
90.
he hasn't hit that hard enough this time. But the pink looks as if it's available, so played for the blue there, but the pink's better with regards position, but he doesn't seem to like it. Well, the last shot I thought we were going to see a power screw back.
24.
He's got quite a bit to do with the cue ball here.
I'm just thinking whether the pink's potable to left middle. The red is... You've said he's going to go for whether he can just cannon the red next to it and leave the pink to left middle.
Yeah, that would be a bonus if it's on. He's had a good look at it.
$25.
He's had another close look at it, and I think he's okay.
Yeah, he struck that last red beautifully. Basically just hit it hard enough to get the required action out of the cue ball. Didn't overhit it at all.
Now, is that blocking the
30.
path for the red next to it? No, plenty of room there.
$32.
Looking very ominous here. He's well on his way again. Already
38.
37 in front. Been a tough afternoon for Jamie so far. He's had a few good chances,
39.
but it looks like it could be 4-0. Still got a few to pot though. Is he going to be hampered? Oh, he's just gone past the blue. It was the wrong side of the pink there to hold for the reds.
45.
Once again, switching hands.
$46.
And judged that well. Three reds. Near the green are all available, but only into the left corner pocket. So what's he got up his sleeve here? No, didn't want the cannon on that one. If he misses the cannon, he finishes on those three reds.
51.
Surely that would be too risky. Plant with that distance between them and nowhere near in line for the pocket. Be a great shot if he pulls it off. It's very risky, that.
Judd Trump 51.
Yeah, I think it's a sign of how confident he is that this match is. He's pretty much broke the back of this match already. The situation with the balls as well would make it very difficult for Jamie to make a winning clearance, but I just think Judd feels very safe in this match.
He's struggling out there now, Jamie.
Jamie Jones 1.
Just hasn't settled at all. I think he was trying to convince himself just to go out there and enjoy it. No pressure on him, but there is a lot of pressure on him. Playing the world #2 in the UK Snooker Championship. There's plenty of pressure with that. He was just trying to open the game up there, Jamie. Get the black into play, but that red going next to the pink works in favour of Judd. They're both out of commission now. This would be some shot to drop this in. Oh, he knows he's missed it. Well, he thought he'd missed it. Is it in? Is it in? Shows you how quick the table is, because Judd was up there. He thought, I haven't hit this hard enough. And it almost got there. But it's a thin one. And he's got to be careful he doesn't go in off to the corner pocket. See, Judd, watch Judd. Well, he was getting up there and almost made it.
One.
faced with a pressure blue here. This has got to go in.
Blue ball.
Very good. Excellent.
Six. Seven. Eleven.
Oh, he's overcut it. Amazing.
Jamie Jones 11.
You see 38 in front, so a red and blue would be enough. They need snookers. Well, he's trying to bring these both into play. I don't know where the red's going to go. I mean, it's opened the pink and black up, but as I say, Judd Trump, red and blue, pink or black off this red would leave the frame safe. So this is a frame winner we're looking at here.
One. Blue ball.
You see it, just 43 remaining and 44
Six.
ahead. Yeah, if you were in behind that red, you might be able to drop it into the middle, but from where the cue ball is, you wouldn't give it much of a chance.
Judd Trump 6.
So barring that snooker that I mentioned, it looks like it's going to be 4-0. Balls are not too badly placed for snookers though. If he got a chance, he'd take a red and a high valued colour. It's a wide target with the two reds there. Yeah, well, this is his chance now to pot a red, and well, there's a little bit of mileage left in this fourth frame.
1.
Yeah, decent table for lane snookers. That line of brown, blue, pink.
Eight. Nine. Can you declare, please, Jamie? Yeah, can you declare your colour for me? Thanks. Pink ball, thank you.
Well, not sure about the decision. Blue and pink were in a... It was a target, wasn't it, for that line up the middle of the table for snookers. He's got rid of that
50.
now, so I think he's made his task a little bit more difficult now.
Yeah, I thought he might have kept the last red on the table.
Jamie Jones, 50.
Oh, has he got the he's got the flick on the black. If he doesn't flick the black, it wasn't a snooker. Yeah, I thought he was going to clear up the way he was and leave the blue next to the pink and just roll tight in behind the pink, but that wasn't in his thoughts. And down the left side of the table, as he looks at it, it's quite narrow. He could easily hit the black. And down the right side of the table, the green's in the way. So that little cannon on the black has made a vast difference. See, he's only really got half the yellow to hit from that side of the table. Oh, this is tough. That's too narrow, is it? Or is it a good shot? Oh, just caught it. Watch this here, just moves it fractionally. Just a little bit too hard there. They're not ideally placed now for snookers. You want a colour somewhere near a cushion that you can get in behind. When they're all out in the middle of the table like this, it's difficult to get a snooker.
Two.
I think there's a gap here. He's left
Jamie
the
Jones
green on.
6. Three. Cheers, John. 7. $12. $80.
So Judd Trump. A very, very comfortable
18
afternoon
on the frame.
so far
Judd
for Judd
Trump.
Trump. Not much resistance from his opponent, and he leads 4 frames to 0 at the interval.
A runner-up
Judd
in
Trump's a break.
2014 and 2020. So he either goes big or goes home, Stephen and Dennis.
Thank you, Hazel. I don't think he's got any intentions of going home just yet for a while. Certainly not the way Judd has played this season. He's the man of the moment. 3 wins, 2 finals. Now, Jamie, you could do with knocking this in. He's right under it now, 4-0. He's had chances, but he's got to forget about those and just see what he can do from here and give it his best shot.
Well,
Well, I was going to say he's going to hope that maybe his opponent switches off, thinking that the match is already won, but that was anything but switching off, wasn't it? Beautiful bit of cueing. Straight into the reds. Not only to bring the reds into the open, but he was hoping to bring the black into play there. And nothing's gone
5.
right, unfortunately for Judd. It's not on a red, and he's not opened the black up.
Couldn't have hit it any better. He went right into them. Just one of the times where everything went safe.
Judd Trump 5.
That's not quite good enough. Always annoying when you catch a ball colour. Bit unlucky to catch them when you're playing the safety shot, but another chance for Judd. Well, I'll tell you what, that is a wonderful piece of cueing there. I mean, the pot was terrific, but look at the cue ball, and he hardly hit this. And look at the reaction he got from that cue ball. You can't hit the ball any better than that.
Yeah, those last, as Judd hangs his head in shame really for that shot, because he's got to bridge over the
6.
blue. But it just shows you these top players, in the safety department, you can't let them have their hand on the table. But he's almost embarrassed by that last shot. I say you very rarely get any emotion or reaction from Judd Trump, but straight away.
What do you see the shot he's taking on here, though, to get onto the black? It's a thin one. He's overcut it.
Judd Trump 6.
Or can he get past the black to the red that would go in off the one that's over the middle If he can see enough of the red, he can send this one in off the other.
Whoa.
Yeah, I was watching Judd in his chair there, and it's a nice, like, shake of his head. I don't think he can believe the 2 reds he's potted.
6.
He's only managed to accrue 11 points.
7.
Little cannon on the 2 reds directly above the black. He wants a little cannon on the right hand. One of those. Leave one into the left corner. Yeah, nicely played. He was in the practice table interval, trying to get a bit of rhythm going, trying to get his arm going, pot a
40.
few balls. Should bring more reds into play here. Land on the black.
15.
Just misjudged the cannon. Yeah, I think he hoping to catch more of the reds there. This is a horrible black, and you're 4-0 behind. It's a horrible black any time, but 4-0 behind. Good shot. Very good shot.
$22. 23.
It's finished a little awkward. Got 2 reds, as you can see, in open play. The 5 are all tied up. The other 2 are near cushions. You wouldn't call it a good chance by any means.
$28. Cheers, Jamie, thank you. 29.
I wonder will he take the chance here to cannon into the 5 reds. He's got that other one available if it was to stick in the back of the reds. Yeah, this is the time to do that, because it will give him a great chance to get his first frame on the board if he opens those reds up when potting this black. Well, he's decided against it. Will he get a better chance to open the reds? I thought with the red out on its own, if he plays the cannon on the bunch, he's bound to be on that one that he's taking now.
$37.
Put his hand up to the crowd, said, yeah, no problem, don't panic. Safely in. See, now he's got to try and play the cannon, and he hasn't got the red that he had there as a little bit of insurance. I don't think he's on one.
44.
Can't get through, pink's in the way.
A little bit tentative into the reds there. Didn't really fully commit. Watching this, he didn't really need to, really seem to, sorry, play that with any conviction.
Jamie Jones, 44.
Well, it's a decent effort, 44, but it's not enough at this standard. He made a 45 in frame 2 and lost that one. Yeah, he'd like these reds back up the other end of the table, Judd. You can manage one of them here. He wants them up in the high scoring end of the table. Although he's only 33 behind. Jamie's going to leave that one on the side cushion, but surely he's got to play back behind the brown off that.
Yeah, he's thinking 33 points, I'll leave that on the cushion, but sometimes just playing a really good safety shot is more important. Because all that's going to happen now is Judd's going to use that red to play a good safety shot. So another questionable shot choice there for me, from Jamie. Could be in trouble after this next shot.
Good cue ball. He could cut this red in, but the white would be going into the black and reds, so. No way he was ever going to take that on. Oh. Oh, he nearly got a, well, he did get a DDK, but the old dreaded double kiss, but at least it hasn't left the red on. I don't think this cuts in. This would be a fine shot. And a fine shot it was.
That was a VTC, Dennis. Very thin cut.
Just trump wall.
Will he pot this one, do you think? Or is the white going to go in? The white's nearer.
Foul and a miss. Just trump 4. Yeah.
I mean, obviously, he could pot it this time.
Jamie, okay.
But Judd thinks even putting him back in, even if he does, he's not going to get a colour off it. I think if the black was on, Judd wouldn't. Well, he would have second thoughts. But anyway, he's missed it. He's left Judd
Foul
in.
and a miss. Just trump 4. 1. Six.
That's a very nice red
7.
to drop on. It's hard to make a case for Judd not winning the frame here. The way the balls are situated would only be a lapse of concentration. He never hit that one well because he can't play for the black off this, and that was the plan.
14.
He potted the black in the left side of the pocket. That's why the cue ball went wide.
15.
If Jamie does lose this frame, it's just a couple of shots where the wrong choice of shot, I feel, that's
20.
cost him here.
$21.
It's so tough out there when you haven't got a frame on the board.
28.
Got a packed arena here
29.
at the Barbican, but that seat that Jamie's in can be very lonely at times. There's a wonderful Barbican theatre. And there's a perfect angle to drop on this red next to the pink, coming off top cushion, side cushion. Might have to play it up into the corner now. Play to
30.
leave it in the middle. That is so careless from Judd.
Judd Trump 34.
So Jamie's still in with the chance of getting his first frame on the board.
Yeah, it's just pure, well, it's just pure concentration or lack of concentration. As I said before the interval, the battle Judd's got is with himself in this match, just to get it won as quickly as possible. Keep that focus. It's something that Ronnie O'Sullivan does incredibly well.
Cheers.
Players he's supposed to be easily always does. Keeps that concentration right to the very end. It's not an easy thing to do, actually.
One.
Well, that was a better pot than it looked. Now, I wonder if he's tempted to move the green off the cushion with this yellow. The only danger is if he does it cushion first, the cue ball stays on the cushion. Going to go for it. Yeah, that's always going to be the danger. Now he's basically got no shot, because although he
3.
can pot the yellow, cue ball's going into the brown. It's probably going to have no shot on the green. Took a bit of a risk there that maybe he wouldn't have taken if it was, say, 2-2 in the match instead of 4-0 up.
That's a pretty good safety he's played, though.
Judd Trump 3.
Where's the yellow going? He's left it. It's just jawed and come away enough to leave it on for Judd. So one good positional shot. Not easy to control the white here.
Two.
This looks pretty good. The only thing he's running away from the brown with the angle he's left himself on the green here.
Yeah, may just cannon the blue. He's going to try and go around the angles here. In the end,
5.
not sure what he tried. Obviously, well, he obviously tried to screw the cue ball across the face of the brown to leave it into either right middle or right corner. It's still on to bag 1, as we call it.
And he only needs the brown, so key pot. If he takes it on, he might even try and cut it in the middle, you never know. The corner's the one you would expect, so here we go. No, a long way away. Wasn't anywhere near the pot there.
Judd Trump 5.
But he's got away with it. It's round safe. Settle for that. Didn't want the brown anywhere near the middle pocket. Almost sent it over this corner. Well, as I mentioned before, he just needs the brown, so Judd Trump special to clinch this 5th frame. Well, it looked like it was on a piece of elastic there, the way that white came back. What a shot that was. Amazing screw back. Not many players in the game can create this type of power. In or over, and that looks close.
9.
So once again, Jamie Jones had his
Just
chances earlier in that frame, but he didn't take them, and Judd Trump marches on, and now he's just 1 frame away from victory, 5-0.
Interaction next week.
Well, Trump, the world number 2, is on the verge of a first quarter-final in this since 2020, and that was in Milton Keynes. So possibly a first quarter-final in York since 2014. Back we go.
Yeah, just going back to that shot, there's only a few players that say could do it. Jimmy White could do it. In fact, Jimmy could screw the ball out into the car park with the power that he's got.
One.
Yeah, this was a beautiful pot from underneath the baulk cushion. Not sure if the red next to the black goes to right corner, because that would be the red he'd play for immediately. And obviously doesn't. And
6.
If that doesn't pot, that means the black doesn't pot either. So pink and black
7.
in use at the moment. Now you can see clearly neither available. It's always an irritation to the top break builders when they get in with if the black's not available. 'Cause that's where obviously you do the biggest of the scoring.
Thanks, John.
And now the pink's out of
30.
commission as well, so if he gets a good angle on the blue, I'm surprised if he doesn't think
14.
about opening the reds up. That angle is not there though. Judd will do that sooner rather than later.
Yeah, and he'll play it with lots of pace because there's every chance a couple
Nice.
of shots time when he gets on the blue, he'll open the reds, possibly the pink, and maybe even the black.
20.
But once again, he's going to have to play for the red that's just to the left of the bunch and at the back there because of the angle. There's still a couple of reds available.
25.
Now, can he get on the blue with the correct angle this time?
26.
Well, the answer is no, but there's still one red that he can play on in between the ball colours and back up for that. This looks perfect. He's got one more
31.
chance just to get the correct side of the ball. I don't know whether he can play to maybe bring the black into play here, canning the red. Might do. Yeah, well played.
32.
Yeah, that was an excellent positional shot off the blue. It's not been his best cue ball day today. He's not had it on a string, as it were, but it's been comfortably good enough
39.
to get the job done. So this next shot could be the beginning of the end of this match.
40.
Doesn't want to hit the pink here, wants to hit the red. It's just to the left of the pink.
Now, does this red go past the green? That's the question. He's looking.
47.
It looks a bit tight. Maybe it does go. If it goes, well, there's just enough room. And he's opened the reds up, so he's not too far away from victory here. Oh dear, that was poor cueing from Judd
47.
to send that red into the green there, so if this goes in, he's got a clear path to the winning line. That just hasn't happened for Jamie today. He'll be feeling a little bit embarrassed because he did well against Jack Lisowski. That was a great win for him and he was looking forward to this match, but he just couldn't get going at the start. He had his chances in the first couple of frames.
1.
And I'm not sure if he's going to get another one.
Eight. 9.
59 the difference, so
12.
and that
30.
brings the red into play, so just this red needed. And a colour to make absolutely certain. Well, one more red, sorry. 65 in front. Still 67 there. So just his
18.
red.
Judd Trump 18.
Yeah, since that century in frame one, Judd, his highest break's been 59, so that kind of shows you he's not been on top form, but I think he kind of knows in the back of his mind he hasn't needed to be. As you see there, every time he comes to the table, he's pretty much got a chance. He'll have a lot bigger tests this week than this if he's going to win the UK Championship, that's for sure.
Six. 7.
Just walking around the table, and it's a position he's been used to being in this season, having won 3 tournaments, 2 finals.
12.
Looking at a player that's back at his brilliant best.
30.
But there's a lot of players playing some terrific snooker here this year in the Barbican. Still very difficult to pick a winner.
90.
Doesn't matter about that. Jamie will come forward
Judd Trump
and
19.
shake Judd's hand. Got to feel a little bit sorry for Jamie. He just couldn't get going. But in the end, it was very, very comfortable for Judd Trump, and he runs out a 6-0 winner.